Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another Dazzle video. Today we're gonna go over patch 7.36C. This patch is not that exciting, although overall it's great for Dazzle. I wouldn't say great, I would say good for Dazzle because they nerfed a lot of the heroes that were a little bit too strong, but they didn't nerf them quite enough. And so I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference, but I will go over a few heroes that were too good against Dazzle, especially in the laning stage. Let's first get into item changes. Item changes, the only big one that really matters here is Arcane Boots. Mana regen is down, so that's around 15 mana per minute that you will be missing. I don't personally buy Arcane Boots right now, but if you do buy Arcane Boots, this could be a small nerf. If you're someone that sees a lot of value in buying Arcane Boots, you're still probably going to buy it for the 175 mana every 55 seconds. As a side note, I do love Psychic Headband. I think it's the best tier 3 neutral item for Dazzle. Axe right now, I'm sure all you Dazzle players have felt this. Axe is very strong right now. The only upside to Axe being super strong is the fact that he's banned in a lot of games because he's so strong. They changed the one-man army facet to have a less linger duration, 5 seconds to 3 seconds. It's still, I think 3 seconds is plenty for this one-man army to linger. I don't even know why it lingers. What should be 0 seconds goes from 5 to 3, so it still sucks because it's 3 seconds. And they gave him a tiny little nerf to some of his talents. Boo-hoo. He's still gonna be really good. I still hate Axe. Fuck you, Axe. Suck my big dazzling balls. Okay, so this is the first big one. This is the first big one right here. So if you've been playing position 5 Dazzle like I have, I'm sure you have run into position 4 Clockwork in the lane. Basically, power cogs either was too strong, had too low of a mana cost, or had too low of a cooldown. So they increased the cooldown from 15 seconds to 21 at level 1 and 19 at level 2. And that to me, I hope will balance this hero in the laning stage. The cogs are basically guaranteed to hit you 2 or 3 times. He would just straight up burn you for 100 to 150 mana twice per creep wave. And so what he would do is level 1, he would hit you a couple times. Level 2 and 3, he would hit you 2 times. And then by the 3rd level, when this was level 2, you would have 0 mana and you could not contest either them diving your carry or any of the creep camps. You couldn't contest any of them. So hopefully this cooldown increase is enough to be able to balance this hero in the laning stage. Big nerfs to Brambles and the Bedlam. You cannot cast it on allies. I think that was a pretty recent change, so it just goes back to whatever it was before. Position 3 Enigma is pretty popular. In the laning stage, Eidolons were really strong at just hitting you. They would just, I don't know, it just seemed like there were infinite number of Eidolons, and unless you got a really good heal bomb off, you couldn't really deal with them. And so now they do a little bit less damage each, 4 damage less each, which is, it's pretty impactful because there's a bunch of them hitting you at the same time. Who the hell is taking Spoils of War talent? I mean, come on guys, who is taking this for real? Everyone's taking the other one. Lifestealer seems super strong even with or against Dazzle, and so this is kind of nice. They're basically halving the health bonus that he gets, so that's going to be good. He's just going to be less unkillable. Hopefully a lot of Mars players will take this facet instead of the no vision facet. They are buffing the Deluge a little bit. Hopefully we get to see a few more Naga Sirens as teammates or as enemies, honestly. I think Dazzle does well with and against Naga, so we need a big buff to Naga. Okay, natures. I can't believe they're doing this, but they are buffing Ironwood Treant. So a lot of natures are taking this Ironwood Treant level 1, and in the laning stage, it's impossible to deal with. My Dazzle here has all my starting items level 1, and I cannot out trade this Treant. And it basically blocks all your camps. Of course, Natures is also going to be right-clicking you at the same time, so it's impossible to deal with. Storm, who is pretty annoying to play against, gets a big nerf on his vision radius for his static remnants. 500 to 100. That is a huge change. Okay, TA. Let's take a look at what TA's refraction looks like after this small buff at level 1. So we'll cast Poison Touch with her Refraction on. And it looks like the Poison Touch exactly cancels out the Refraction level 1. So that's a good sign. Magic Missile got a small nerf. That's kind of nice in the laning stage. Hopefully we don't have to play against any Weavers. I hate Weaver on the enemy team. I hate him more as a support because it's a support that turns kind of into a semi-carry as the game goes on. He's very annoying in the laning stage. His Shikuchi is just... it's a crazy spell. So it's got an increased mana cost now and the slow duration is down to 0.2. I don't know. I don't know if this is enough, guys, but he's still going to be very hard to play against no matter what. A lot of Weavers are going no boots into Vessel and kind of just running around the map and causing havoc. Very hard for Dazzle to deal with, so hopefully this is a big enough change. This is the hero that I've been hearing the most complaints about, is Voodoo Festation. Now, I'll explain to you why this change does not matter at all. So Voodoo Festation got nerfed from 700 range to 600 range. Dazzle's attack range is 575. This is why it's not going to matter. So you might as well have nerfed it from 2000 to 1000. It does no difference because in the laning stage, Dazzle still can't hit Witch Doctor without taking tons of damage, even if Witch Doctor doesn't attack. So I can promise you, this spell is still going to be broken in the laning stage. And Dazzle is still going to have a really hard time laning against Witch Doctor. Alright guys, well, all in all, it's a pretty nice patch to have. I think all the changes boost Dazzle's gameplay in some way by indirectly nerfing some of the heroes that Dazzle doesn't like to play against, especially in the laning stage. Right now, Dazzle's laning stage is one of his fundamental aspects of the game. So you have to have a strong laning stage. We definitely do not want to play against heroes that take that away from us. It's nice that the game is nerfing some of these heroes that are super duper strong in the lane. Hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you guys are enjoying this new patch. And good luck in your next games as Dazzle.